Good morning folks, this is Naeem Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade, and welcome to our daily fundamental video. Today we had a bit of a reversal for the European futures and for the US futures as well. Initially, earlier in the morning, what we were experiencing for the US futures was as an upward momentum. The Dow Jones futures were up well over 300 points earlier in the day. But now, as you can see in the chart, the Dow Jones daily candle is looking a lot more weaker and it is trading in negative territory. Now, why that has happened? Well, it is your European markets which have dragged the US futures to the downside, and this is despite the fact that the European markets closed in positive territory yesterday. Now remember, yesterday was a bank holiday over in the United States, so we had no trading, no trading for the US stocks. But today is the first time after a long weekend that traders are going to be back and they're going to have a fresh minds with respect to the price action. Now the question among investors and traders is, if this are we going to continue to see the sell-off that we experienced for the tech sector? Because remember, last week it was the stocks like Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, Tesla that led the tech sector lower last week. And now the question is, are we going to continue to see that? Well, when we look at the Nasdaq price action on a daily time frame, as you can see on the chart, the price has touched its 50-day simple moving average for the first time since April. So what does that indicate? That indicates that the Nasdaq index is very close to a level where it can attract new capital. There is no doubt that the price action for the Nasdaq index was way too far. It went too far and too quickly, and the retracement was expected. Now we have that retracement and the price is near its 50-day simple moving average. We haven't seen, as I said before, a price touching this important moving average since April, and historically speaking, there is a good track record for the price to bounce back from its 50-day moving average on a daily time frame whenever it gets close to that. However, if the price continues to continues to move to the downside and breaks below the 50-day moving average, the next important support level for the Nasdaq remains that the 100-day simple moving average. That is the area where we could see the Nasdaq moving higher. But in terms of the S&P, the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq, it is the Nasdaq index which has seen the most intense sell-off. The second position is for the S&P, and the Dow Jones index is still holding on to its gains because it is still trading above that critical moving average, the 50-day simple moving average on a daily time frame. That's all for today. I'll see you guys next time.